부릉부릉.
The diary 2. The Limbus company. Vento 6. We had a rather spirited start to this investigation, but our journey to the kitchen was far from straightforward.
이상하네. 1층으로 내려가려면 여기서 오른쪽이었는데.
아니야. 부엌이 나오려면 이미 한참 전에 나왔어야 했어.
Have they not realized by now that the modifications have fucked this thing up in like a space and time kind of sense? More like space, I guess.
그리고 넬리, 네가 이 집에서 헤맨다는 것 자체가 말이 안 돼.
맞아. 난 눈을 감고도 어디가 어떤 방인지 다 돌아다닐 수 있었어.
익숙하군. 이건 마치
It's like the bus. It's like either the bus or the technology that the Pinky used in like the backroom kind of thing in Leviathan. Yeah. The corridor. I guess it's the same technology, isn't it?
뒷문의 복도를 보았을 때 느꼈던 기시감이요.
네, 밖에서 보았던 저택의 외관으로 미루어 보아 논리적인 구조는 이미 한참 전에 벗어났습니다.
What's on your mind, Heathcliff?
느낌이 비슷해. 옛날에 수수께끼를 내던 개시같이. 내가 가끔 일찍 정답을 맞힐 때도 있었는데 그때마다 심수를 내면서 이리저리 답을 꼬아버렸거든. 지금도 꼭 일부러 심술 내는 것 같아. 지하실을 찾을 수 없도록 계속 헤매게 만들면서.
일기장 좀 줘봐. 지하실에 대해서 더 언급된 거 없는지 보게. 여기 지금 3번째 맴도는 것 같거든. 슬슬 정신 나갈 것 같다고. 저 액자 이제 정들어 버렸어.
일기장엔 뭐가 더 없던데?
잠깐만 볼게, 히스. 네가 놓친 걸 수도 있잖아.
Oh, that was fucking loud. I'm sorry if you're wearing headphones.
그렇게 소리 지를 정도는 아니지 않았나요?
I wouldn't say that was an overreaction, to be honest. Like that was, I don't know. I would have reacted the same if something just smashed close to me, I guess.
방금 뭐였어?
유리창이 깨졌다. 어떠한 전조 증상도 없이.
아이고, 미안, 히스. 놀라서 일기장을 떨어뜨렸네.
Oh, let's see if dropping it changed something in the diary.
됐어. 먼지만 털어내도.
You need to shake it to reveal the truth. Kind of like babies. Don't shake babies, Jesus Christ. That's a joke.
어? 이 페이지 아까는 못 본 것 같은데.
This can't be. What? How? How is the diary? Okay. Assumption. Okay, theory time. A game theory. How do I put this? Oh god. I tried to activate my big brain and I couldn't find the button. The diary changed. Literally, the diary changed. It's not that another new page appeared. I think we're like moving through space in a weird way. And the diary itself just switched to a different. I think we're not in a mansion anymore. How do I put this? We're not in a mansion anymore. This is not the original diary. She must have done something to unleash. Like, how do they have the corridor technology? You know what I mean? Like, she must have done something to just. Like, something is going on here. I can't put it into words. It's. God, I'm dumb. Fucking hell, it's the first time in ages I realized it like that.
그러게. 얼룩들로 다 덮여있던 부분 같은데.
Okay, let's see. XXXX. Kathy, read it for us, please.
지하실. 우리는 그곳으로 내려가야 해.
Yeah.
언젠가 멀지 않는 날에 말이야. 나는 내 초상화를 지하실의 입구에 걸어놓고 싶어.
Okay, that's very vain, I guess.
가장 내가 아름답고 활기찬 지금 이 순간의 모습으로.
Okay.
가끔 조세핀이 저택에 안 보이는 날이면 나는 그곳을 독차지하고 그와 함께 오랫동안 수다를 떨곤 했지. 이날을 기억해?
수수께끼? 그곳이 어디인데? 그래서
Is it a riddle? It seems pretty straightforward to me.
수수께끼. 답을 풀 수 있는 건 아마도
지하실 입구 수다 떨던 곳.
Heathcliff briefly closed his eyes as if to recall what these could be referring to, then squinted them open.
식당의 벽난로. 캐서린은 벽난로 앞에서 이야기하는 걸 좋아했어.
Wait, so they hid the entrance to the basement? Is that what what the problem is right now?
그랬군요. 정말 소중했었나 보네요. 그 순간들이 잊혀지지 않게 일기장에다 기록해 놓을 정도로.
또 너네들이냐?
Oh, okay, the rabbits. They're getting on my nerves a little bit now.
형님은 어디 계시는 거야?
Because it seems like they're not really serving any purpose right now. We're looking for the basement. I don't want to be interrupted.
말이 통하지 않는 상대인 게 분명하다. 더 이상의 대화는 무의미.
아니야, 데드레비치들은
Heathcliff stopped himself, then scratched his head. He sighed deeply.
진짜 무슨 말을 해도 다 소용없겠지.
That's right.
모르겠어. 아직도 모든 게 믿어지지 않아.
Are we dreaming? Is that why it feels so surreal? No. We're not having like a mass hallucination started by the flash. Like the bright lightning flash earlier.
죽었다고 하는 캐시, 변해버린 데드레비치들, 뒤죽박죽 되고 있는 이 망할 워더링 하이츠까지.
Six.
50일까지 많은 날이 남은 것을 파우스트는 알고 있으니까요.
621. The fireplace. Another fighty story stage. Let's see. There already was a group of people by the fireplace. You don't say. It's a place to gather. It's warm, it's nice, it's cozy.
린튼 주인님.
No, of course.
결국 여기까지 왔다.
우연찮은 만남 따윈 아닐 테고 네 놈의 목적지도 지하실인 모양이야?
Is that a euphemism trying to enter Caffey's basement?
린튼님, 대체 지하실에 무엇을 숨겨놓으신 거예요?
먼저 들어갔으면서 결국 찾아야 할 건 저들이 찾은 모양이군.
So he knew the contents of the diary, he didn't want us to get it. That's why he wanted it. Interesting.
죄송합니다, 린튼 주인님.
그 일기장을 돌려주게.
On what grounds?
그래야 할 이유가 있나?
남편이 사랑하는 아내의 유품을 돌려달라는 게 그리 불합리한 요청이었나?
Yes. Actually, yes.
자꾸 자극하지 마. 캐서린이 죽은 이유에 대해서나 말해. 계속 말했지만 시체를 보기 전까지는 네 말은 아무것도 믿지 않아.
It's very interesting that Heathcliff just hasn't smashed him to death yet, to be honest. I would have expected as much when it was said that he's her husband. Or like, I don't know. Yeah, I guess, even in death.
결혼했다는 이야기부터 모든 걸 말이지.
Maybe he doesn't believe it. Maybe that's why he hasn't killed him yet.
애처롭군. 이건 어떤가? 그냥 이 저택에 벼락이 닫힐 때까지 가만히 숨어 지내면서 캐서린의 유언대로 황금가지나 챙긴 뒤 영영 떠나는 게
It's boring. Let's do something while we wait.
제일 잘해왔던 거잖아, 히스클리프. 우는 모습을 들키지 않으려고, 매질을 당하지 않으려고, 혹은 개에게 물릴까봐 두려워서 캐서린을 버리고 떠나버리는 것 말이야.
He's really relying on his butlers, and he's really convinced of him if he thinks that he can just throw this towards Heathcliff and not be killed, to be honest, because he doesn't look like the fighting type. He must be hiding a lot of singularities underneath that coat to be this confident.
두 눈 뜨고 똑바로 봐, 에드가 도련님. 내가 아직도 그때 힘없는 꼬맹이 같아 보이는지.
글쎄, 내 눈엔 여전히 변한 게 없는 것 같다만, 히스클리프.
Does he want to die?
여전히 네가 보낸 그 싸구려 편지들은
Oh, so he's the fat cousin that ate them.
소각장에 태워질 뿐이지. 쓰레기들과 함께.
Just like Grandpa.
이 저택을 어떻게 한 거지?
Oh, before we move on to the story, man, what a fucking weird ass battle. I don't know if you will have noticed some changes, but I just lost this one. And it was really weird because there were a lot of one-sided attacks from the butlers on my team. So it couldn't have just been me losing clashes somehow. But yet at the same time, I leveled everyone up 2 times, like up to 42, except for Heathcliff, he's 43 now. And I equipped Rodian with the Pursuance Ego, which looks pretty cool. It deals a lot of damage. I'm really glad I just randomly rolled to lift my mood. The bane of the gacha. So anyway, I leveled them up by 2 levels, and suddenly I didn't change anything other than leveling them up and changing the ego. And suddenly the battle was easy as shit. I was still win rating, whereas before I was losing win rating, I was suddenly winning with win rate. Is it really a number game like that? Like, does strategy even matter? If numbers are like the prime way to beat it? I know. Oh, Lambda. If you would have used manual target... No, you can't even use manual targeting in these battles. I don't know, this was a number crunch, wasn't it? Anyway, rant over. Criticize my gameplay, please. What have you done to this manor? Well, he will most likely never tell us now.
저택을 직접적으로 건든 건 내가 아니다. 평생 공방이나 공학과는 거리가 멀었던 에드가 가문 도련님이 무슨 지식으로 저택을 개조했다고 생각하나?
Oh my god, she means what you have done by proxy, Jesus Christ.
난 자금만 투자했을 뿐 개조를 도맡은 집단은 따로 있었네. 한때 약지라는 조직에 속한 적이 있었다고 그렇게 소개하더군.
Okay, they were once a part of the ring, which means they are not a part of it anymore. But it is... Wait, did I say the pinky or the ring earlier? I can't remember. Obviously I meant the ring, right? The Leviathan guys. The art guys, the crazy guys. They're all crazy. So Rioche knows about the ring. Of course, for her, art is killing people.
약지? 그러고 보니 데드 레비치들이 약지에 포섭되었다고 하지 않았어?
그놈들을 데려와서 무슨 짓을 벌이고 있는 거야?
모른다. 난 저택이 정확히 어떻게 개조되어 가는지에 대해서 깊이 신경을 쓰진 않았어. 형이 알면 당장이야 날 죽이려 들었겠지만
And you know what, Linton?
아무래도 좋았다.
You know what? Neither do I, to be honest.
황금 가지는 어떤 방법으로 입수한 건데요? 보통 사람이 황금 가지를 구하기란...
불가능하지. 하지만 우리 에드가 가문은 꽤 모아둔 돈이 많다. 첫째 형이 가문을 나가고 나서 대부분의 재산은 내 몫이 되었다. 내가 가진 것 중 유일하게 마음에 드는 것이더군. 황금 가지를 구하느라 대부분 써버렸지만
Did he think that it would get his cold better or something? Like I don't know. Like a good day's rest and maybe like a tea or something. Just a lot of sleep is usually the best way to fight a cold, Linton. Just telling you. Linton was coughing harshly between every couple of words. It seemed as though he was pushing himself just to finish a sentence. Wasn't that the battles had been grueling? It was merely that he was somewhat of a frailer constitution. And sick right now, I guess.
에드가라는 이름은 뭔가 그 해결사 잡지에서 본 것만 같소만 혹시
너 같은 약골 자식한테 더 뭐라고 해줄 말도 없지. 캐서린은 어떻게 된 거야? 그것만 이야기해.
네가 우리 부부 사이 일에 끼어들 처지가 된다고 생각하나?
Well, he's basically her stepbrother or something. I don't know. Like at this point, Heathcliff's and Catherine's relationship is really complicated.
딴 식으로 말하지 마. 진짜. 그리고 그딴 단어도 사용하지 말라고 보란 듯이.
법적으로도 실질적으로도 우린 부부였어. 나는 캐서린의 남편이었고 우린 한 집에 살며 가정을 꾸려나갔다.
But not really. Building a family, well, I guess two people can be a family, but again, Heathcliff grew up with her and the other guy. I forgot his fucking name. The other Earnshaw child. What was his name? Hindley, that's his name. So he grew up with them, you know? So they already were a family? Don't let yourself be provoked like that, Heathcliff. We can smash his balls right now, but I don't know. Do we need him still? Can we just Faust? Can we just get rid of him?
그래, 남편. 자네는 평생 갖지 못할 호칭이겠지. 안 그래?
I swear, if you're on the verge of dying, the last thing you do is provoke Heathcliff.
그럴 만도 하지. 한낱 뒷골목에서 주워온 거렁뱅이에게 어떤 이가 자신의 모든 걸 맡기겠는가?
I just defeated 18 of his butlers and maids.
자극하지 말라고 분명히 말했다. 분명히. 진짜.
Heathcliff fell silent for a moment. What Linton said hurt him so much that he could not even come up with a rebuttal. Linton continued, somewhat emboldened by his silence. It's a popular thing in media, but I think like when people talk shit, they need to get hit. Like, just once. Just like, I mean, in real life, he wouldn't be able to say these things. someone else would have stepped in by now and like stopped him. What is Nellie doing? Why does Nellie let Linton do this to Heathcliff? Clearly she cares for him deeply, you know? Heathcliff himself also never really showed much restraint. So him just standing there taking the abuse right now, okay, yeah, it's maybe it's the environment. He's feeling pushed back to what happened when he was a child. But even with Hindley, he took it with grace. Now he's clearly upset, but he's still not doing anything to Linton, who's in front of him, basically already dying. Now it could be said, oh, maybe he doesn't want to be the man who's already down. Holy shit, this guy is down on the ground, but abusing you verbally still, okay? A good smack on the head will fix that.
그녀를 먼저 떠난 건 자네였지만 차라리 잘된 일이지. 그게 아니었다면 캐서린이 먼저 너를 떠났을 거야. 틀림없이 질렸을 테니까.
나에게 질렸을 거라고?
Don't keep taking it, Heathcliff. Holy shit.
일부러 말을 건 거지, 린튼? 뭘 말이야? 방금 일부러 히스클리프에게 시비를 걸었잖아. 그 애가 약을 내서 내게 시비를 걸지 않고서는 견딜 수 없게끔.
Alright. Okay. I can already see where this is going, okay? It's basically the same situation. Linton is a fucking asshole who's provoking Heathcliff to, as Catherine puts it, so he attacks him first. Oh, that's my phone. It's telling me to stop the recording session. I'm running out of time. Sorry. So, this is this and that is that. Clearly, they were children back then. If a child beats another child, everyone runs to the adults and says, hey, X beat me! And then X gets a beating of themselves, right? By the adult. There are no adults here right now. There's just sickly Linton and burly Heathcliff. We could fuck him right up. No one would care. No one would bat an eye. Not even Nellie. We've beaten his butlers and his mates. Josephine is nowhere to be found. She's working for the house anyway. I'm not sure if she's really working for Linton or not. I mean, why is she not here with him? And let's just continue with this. I'm getting him really. Oh, Lambda, why are you so irrationally invested in this? I don't know.
아니, 나는 말을 걸지 않았어. 그냥 힌들리에게만 중얼거린 것뿐이라고.
What a little shit stain.
그리고 솔직히 웃기잖아. 저 머리 꼬라지를 봐. 옷차림은 또 어떻고. 그 아이는 이제 네가 떠나면 매질을 당하게 될 거야. 어떡할 거야? 아니야, 아니라고. 울지 마, 린튼. 네가 그럴 때마다 내가 얼마나 속상한 줄 알아? 린튼은 일부러 히스클리프를 괴롭게 만들어. 오빠가 히스클리프를 욕할 때 뒤에서 들으라는 듯 웃거나 동조하는 듯이 혼잣말을 하지. 그러면 히스클리프는 린튼에게 달려들어. 그 아이는 언제나 참을성이 부족하니까. 내가 사랑하는 사람들은 왜 서로를 사랑할 수 없는 걸까?
Why the fuck would she love Linton? Why would she love Linton? It's okay if she loves Hindley. He's her brother. Surely he must have some good things to him. But Linton was the child of another family, most likely like their childhood friend or something. Okay, I get it. But he's such a fucking asshole. There's a child already.
린튼, 당신은 나를 사랑하지?
Then walk into the fire, Linton. Fucking die.
당연하지, 캐서린.
그렇다면 어디까지 해줄 수 있어? 당신에게는 무엇이 사랑이야?
I get it. Catherine is crazy, okay?
그렇다면 나를 사랑한다면
If you truly love me, then eat the fucking icing out of my ass. I don't know.
히스클리프를 다시 돌아오게 할 수도 있지 않을까?
방금 그 일기장
Was he having a moment, or was it Heathcliff?
내용이 보인 건가?
Yeah, you can't? Huh? You can't? What you gonna do about it? Cry? Cough? Like, fall to your knees and, like, start weeping? Linton looked downright pathetic. He was gasping for air with every breath, trying to read the open diary. It was a wretched sight. The rapier in his hand clattered pitifully to the floor. I didn't even know he was armed. Look at this guy.
그래, 보다시피
예전에 내가 계속 넘겼을 땐 아무것도 보이지 않는 얼룩에 불과했지.
Yeah, we're basically diary cuckolding you right now. It's a diary NTR. And you're on the receiving end, Linton. I'm about to fuck this book.
왜 내게는 안 보이고 네 놈에게만?
I'm gonna double team it with Heathcliff.
이게 나에 대한 대답인가? 더 이상 내게 막을 자격이 있는지도 모르겠군.
Wow, that was easy. Linton closes his eyes for a moment and backs away from us. Can we still beat him up, please? He activates a button somewhere within the fireplace and... magically, or I guess through mechanisms, the fireplace opens, loud with the sound of moving mechanical parts. Before us appears a long staircase leading downstairs. He's watching us with a hollow, dejected look.
린트님,
No. No sympathy now. Was no one here when he was being a little shit towards Heathcliff? Just now? Did no one listen? Were we just looking at the fucking scenery or something?
이 계단을 내려가면 지하실이 나오는 건가요? 대체 무엇을 하는?
새로운 손님을 위한 초대를 준비 중이라고만 해두지. 내려가게. 앞으로 무엇을 보던 무엇을 겪던 다 캐서린의 뜻일 테니.
Okay, I should really end the episode here. My alarm already rang, and time-wise, I've recorded for a while now. But I'm too angry to end it. This is the beginning of part 2 of the chapter, I believe. So we're just gonna. Oh my god, it's been a while. We're almost halfway through, and we're gonna do 622 and then end the episode. I guess it's just a fight against some Pacatula. Which means that I can easily do that. And maybe we'll get some closure, who knows. This staircase descended for much longer than we had anticipated. Oh, you don't say, just like the rest of this fucking manor? We couldn't even guess how far we were from the bottom.
계단이 끝도 없네.
아, 이렇게까지 깊게 만들어야 했을 이유가 있을까요? 하인들이 고생을 좀 했을 것 같은데요.
하나하나 만들어진 게 아닐 수도 있어. 복도와 같은 원리라면
I guess Sinclair's a little bit afraid of like basements. There's a dark look on Sinclair's face. This is a grim reminder of our experience back in the basement of his mansion.
저희 집 지하실도 딱 이런 분위기였어요.
Sinclair, what happened back then? It still haunts you, doesn't it?
아니라고는 할 수 없을 것 같아요.
Yeah, you don't need to, you know.
하지만 천천히, 아주 천천히
Yes.
나아가고 있는 것 같아요.
Yes, that's what you need to do. Moving forward little by little into yet another basement. Yeah, I can clearly see that.
다행이네요. 저만 그렇게 생각하는 건 아닌가 싶었거든요.
Well, considering that you are the one dude and identity I whip out whenever I just need to win an encounter, you're doing good, Sinclair. A sudden yet familiar sensation tickles my head. It is soon followed by a noise just as familiar. It's Pacatula. The unpleasant sounds of something approaching, dragging itself across the floor. No, crawling.
뭔가 기어오고 있는 것 같은데. 설마 환상체인가? 이런 곳에?
Why not? No, it's gotta be.
죄종들이군요.
이곳은 로보토미 지부도 아니며 싱클레어의 저택처럼 지부와 연결되어 있는 통로 또한 아닌 걸로 판단된다.
맞습니다. T사의 지부는 이곳과 한참 멀리 떨어져 있죠.
원인 없이 결과만 도출되는 꼴이다. 이런 현상이 벌어지는 이유를 모르겠군.
언제나 그랬지만 이해할 수 없는 상황에도 반드시 원인은 있어 왔습니다.
Always a cause to an effect? Well, maybe it's because we're playing this fucking video game that we have to fight Pacatula.
납득했다.
뭐 원인은 지하실 끝까지 다다르면 알 수 있겠죠.
Let's just do this snappity snap. It's 2 waves of spectacular.
관리자님이 들을진 몰라도 그때를 위해서
Easy.
미리 응원을
Watch
녹음해야
me.
한다는
Watch me
거군요.
lose the first time around.
아, 이런.
Jesus, that would be
이것도
embarrassing.
녹음되고 있는지는
객체가
미처
약화되는
몰랐네요.
것 같습니다.
No, not this time. We're hashtag winning this now. That's the first time the chapter drags on a little bit, like pacing wise, I think. They've gotten across the point that reaching the basement was nigh impossible
효율적인 대처로
way
개체를
earlier.
흩어졌습니다.
We didn't really need to move through these corridors that much
기술적인 말 따위
and fight this
쉽게 하지
much.
않아요.
But now that we're down there,
무력 행사다.
I guess I'm pretty happy again. Looking forward to next week. I will be away in, I believe 2 weeks' time or something. If you want to, you can let me know. Do you... Like, I could pre-record, but I'm not sure I could pre-edit. So, during the time I'm away on holiday,
직원들이
do you
우세한
want
환경에
me to
있습니다.
release an episode with just...
관리자님이 제 말을 집중해서 듣고
Angela.
있었다는 결과겠죠. 이런 과정들을 통틀어
Please.
신뢰라고 부른다고 하더군요. 긍정적인 변화는
Angela. Good. Do you want me to release an episode with just bare bones editing? Because I could do that. I could like pre-record like 2 to 3 episodes. I'm away for 1.5 weeks or something. I don't quite know. It might be 2 Fridays. I'm not entirely sure. I should look this up. I might let you know more next week. Anyway, do you want me to pre-record and just whip out some easy episodes, or do you rather want no episode at all, and then like once I'm back I can give you one? Let me know your opinion already so I can plan ahead. I'm basically recording these every Thursday now, and then like editing them on Friday, the day I release them as well, because
생체
that
반응이
works
끊어진
out the
객체의
best
기억이 감지됩니다.
for
만약
my
제가 인간이었고
schedule.
조금 더
But
쾌활한 성격이었다면
again, I could just
당신과
record
하이파이브
3
같은 걸
hours
시도해보았을지도
and have the next 2
모르겠네요.
episodes already done if I make some time for that.
적에게 치명상을 입혔군요. 관리자님은 당신이
And don't you start giving me shit. It's my first holiday that I'm away on in like
제가 늘 말씀드렸죠.
at least 2 years or something, I
저는
believe.
언제나 옳은 말만 한답니다.
Yeah. Been pretty consistent with the Limbus episodes too
정신 못
recently.
차릴 거야. 개체에게
Pretty
일격을
happy
가한다고
about that
생각했습니다.
actually.
샴페인을 가져오기엔 너무 이른 타이밍이긴
지금이라도
하겠지만
말 들어.
이 전투가 성공적으로 끝나면 모두의 희생을
Right.
기리며 축배를 드는
How many
것도
waves were there? 2?
나쁘지
I think
않겠죠.
so. Should be the end of this now. Next turn.
걸려라.
Gonna need one more, I think.
개체의 유효한 속성을 정확하게 간파했습니다.
말했지.
제 예상만큼 관리자님의 능력이
We're gonna
우수하다는
need
것이
one more
증명되는
turn most
것
likely
같아.
because Heathcliff was the only one attacking this guy.
탈출 개체가 전개되었습니다.
Faust is doing AoE.
훌륭한 제압
Nice,
성과를 낸
that did
직원이
it.
있군요.
Woohoo!
효율적인 결과를 위-